Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning. Just woke up, listening to some tunes. Too lazy to make coffee, so I'm drinking soda. I know that's out there, right? Got some albums I want to show you. Wearing my Gravity Records shirt. All right, let's see. The first album I got for you today is the Allman Brothers band, Brothers and Sisters. Just pulled it out of my collection. I hadn't listened to it for a while. Can't go wrong with just can't go wrong with the Allman Brothers. Just killer music, man. 1973. Amazing. So glad to have most of their collection on vinyl. Next, I have a present from Headley, not another fat bearded man talking about records. J.D. Crowe, The Modern Church. He sent me some VLCT. He's a great guy. If you guys haven't watched his channel, you should. It's amazing. Interesting, very funny guy. Thanks, Headley. I've been watching his videos for, I don't know, at least 7-8 years, if not longer. Great stuff. This is a great religious J.D. Crowe album. Let's see, Doyle Lawson and Larry Rice and Bobby Sloan on it. Of course, J.D. Crowe on banjo. Just killer album. I'll buy any J.D. Crowe album I can find. Glad to find this. This is an English copy. Awesome album. What is this? Sundown Magnum Music Group. Yeah. If you're into bluegrass, you can't go wrong with that. Anything J.D. Crowe, man. Next, I got some more VLCT. This is from Cheap and Cheerful Record Collector, Jonathan. He sent this to me a couple months ago. This is the Kentucky Colonels, Living in the Past. This is Clarence and Ron White. Bobby Sloan from the last album's in this. Just killer bluegrass. Live performances. There's some tough, funny talking in it, but I'm a huge fan of Clarence White. He's one of my favorite guitar players. And I'm trying to get his whole collection. I told him that I do not have any Kentucky Colonel albums, and he sent me 2. He's another guy. If you haven't watched his channel, he has lots of interesting things. I've had the pleasure to hang out with him a couple of times. Him and Shamrock and Records Brian. Great guys. I don't live near him anymore, so I don't get to see him, but we still talk a lot. Thanks for that, Jonathan. Here's a pickup I got in a dollar bin somewhere. It's Mel Street's Greatest Hits. Mel Street was like, old school barroom country. He had a lot of depression problems, ended up killing himself in the 70s. George Jones loved him. Just great music. This Borrowed Angel, if you ever want to check him out, this is a really good album. But all his stuff's really good. He had a couple good albums, but just Troubled Life didn't make it. It's real sad. Next, I got this a while back up in Raleigh. It is the International Submarine Band. Safe at Home. I paid $35 for it. It says it's a DJ copy, not for sale. I'm not sure if this is original or they just did a really good job making another one, but I don't care. I'm just glad to have it. It sounds great. Graham Parsons, and this album isn't easy to find. I took me forever to find one, and it's walked in the store, and it was sitting in the country section. But like I said, either way, if it's a rebreast or or a real one, I'm glad to have a copy of it. Next, Hank Williams Jr., Old Habits and Some New. Love that cover. That is the Cadillac that his father passed away in. This is a great album. It has Old Habits, Dinosaur, Kalijah. Got some great hits on it. I mean, I grew up with this album in my dad's, truck when I was a kid, so we've listened to it a million times. I'm always going to be a fan of Hank Williams Jr. That song, Dinosaur, just a great song. Next, The Magic, Jesus. The Mavericks, Mono. I'm a huge Mavericks fan. I just love that, It's got that big band feel. It's got that Latino feel, that Tex-Mex feel. And Raul's voice is just killer. If you haven't listened to much of them, you should check them out. I mean, their music is just so good. This album is killer. That's all I can say. I have a lot of their albums, but I decided I needed to listen to this one again this week. And then I had to pull this out and listen to it. The Kentucky Headhunters, Picking on Nashville. I looked for this album on vinyl for a long time, and this is an American copy. I don't know. This is the only one I've ever seen. It's the only one I've ever seen online. I mean, there's European copies, but I just always wanted some. This is one of my favorite albums when I was a kid. It was that, that rock and country music, These guys are awesome. If you've never listened to this album, you should check this out. Even if you're not into country, I think you would enjoy this album. But they're still kicking, still out touring. I'd love to go see them live. And last of all, another BLCT from Headley. Not another fat bearded man talking about vinyl. Mountain Lion, 10,000 horsepower. This is some English bluegrass. It's really good, really good. That's what's playing in the background right now. Very enjoyable. He sent me a bunch of records that are from, but I think besides JD Crew, all the guys are from England. And it was some English country rock and country and bluegrass. It's cool. Thanks, man. Very much enjoying them. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like it, share it. I'm glad that, any of you guys even watch my videos. So have a good day, guys. Thanks.